Secretary of Transportation is announced talking about how he's more in support of truck drivers out there, genuinely appreciates the work that they've done throughout this pandemic and wants them to be not only recognized but also understands their needs, wants, and stuff. You know, it was just good to hear that somebody from on top and on high is actually focusing on the drivers out there. We have a very damaged and strained supply chain, and anything that anyone can do to help benefit that will be a great deal. I did see, you know, several articles. We talked last week, remember, about the Canadian mandates that are going into place. They started on Saturday. We're going to see those effects throughout this week and see what it takes and what it's going to do to that border crossing and also that logistics chain that goes between the United States and Canada. All right, everybody, and we are back. BCB Live, the safest station in the nation. Buckle up, Bob. What are we talking about this week?
We are going to talk about accident reporting. The next 2 weeks, drivers out there, we want you to understand what you can do to help yourselves and help your company, help your industry. As you've seen on the advertisement, the lawyers love to attack carriers, right? They want to blame the big rig. And just the commercials themselves give each and every one of you and us, just a bad rep to start out. We never start on a level playing field. We're going to try to help in the next 2 weeks give you some great information that's out there from lawyers, from websites and stuff that tell you what to do in an accident, and then some do's and don'ts we'll do next week. This first one is, the first thing and foremost, it's got to be about safety. So the first thing you do is you check your condition of yourself after an accident and those others that are involved in it. If there's any injuries, if you're not feeling right or something's hurting, you must get the medical attention en route right away, right? Call 911, get that medical attention out right away, and get the police en route so that everybody can be protected as quick as possible and get the medical attention they may need right away. So the first thing you do is check yourself, check the condition of others, and then get medical attention en route right away if needed.
These lights are probably timed to some degree that says, you know what, if you run one light, you're going to have to run the next one, or you're going to be in a bad situation. And again, if you're pulling a 53 foot behind you, this is just dangerous.
Yeah, there's nothing about this that says anything.
But it's going back to the basics, right? No matter how confusing that intersection is, if it's green, go, and if it's not, don't stop.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
We're getting sideways here. And overcorrection. We're lucky that car didn't spin completely out of control.
And folks, this is what we're talking about. The road look good. Your lane looks clear, but you can see there's patches of ice, and that lane is not clear. Man, oh man!
If that right tail had gone into that ice, that would have been pointing right back at us. This is dangerous. And what here it is. What's weird about this? You see this car trying to merge in. Man, back off immediately. He doesn't want to come in behind you. He wants the right of way. He wants the road. Give it to him. Get out of the way. Just get out of the way. Crazy. Obviously, he cares very little for his own safety. You've got now to be patient. Get out of the way. When you see that happening, you need to be backing off big time to allow that car to just get completely out of the way. I think that's one of our first very strongly inclement weather videos that we've had this year on the show, and we're going to continue to see more and more of those. You know, we had a pretty mild December, right? Mm-hmm. And even the beginning of January was pretty mild across the country, and now we're really starting to see winter take its grip across the country and its effects on the road. And it doesn't matter, and I've come to learn, it doesn't matter that first snowfall, that first ice, that first whatever it is in any region of the country, it seems to take its big victims, and then everybody understands how serious it is, right?